Ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to talk about the compensation packages in Marvel Contest of Champions, and I wanted to do really two things in this video, which is explain, the different types of compensation packages and which ones went out to who, and then also give my opinion on, compensation and how they handled this situation overall, because in my time playing Marvel Contest of Champions, like between last Sunday and, well, it wasn't last Sunday, sorry, the Sunday before, a couple of Sundays ago, and the Wednesday was one of the worst times in terms of server stability that I've ever played Marvel Contest of Champions. They were just so incredibly erratic, like constantly up and down, and it caused a lot of problems and pissed a lot of people off, but I'm relatively impressed with how they've handled it, and I'll, talk a little bit about that after we explain, which compensation went out to who and why. So this is a post on the forums. If you weren't already aware of this one, this was kind of an update, and this actually came out almost a week ago, the majority of this information. So the first thing that we had in terms of kind of this overall compensation package is, we've recently, for the last 2 weeks, had half an hour timers for Alliance Quest, and also the map entry costs have also been removed for the last couple of weeks, which have saved everybody a lot of battle chips, a lot of gold, so that's kind of an additional bonus that I feel like some people have skimmed over there. We've also had this one. I don't really think this is the right play when it comes to Arena, but essentially there is going to be a secondary, because it affected, the Taskmaster and the Star-Lord Arena in the second round, and they are going to be rerunning that Arena on the Taskmaster one, January 25th to 29th, and the Star-Lord one, January 18th to 22nd. So yeah, while that's an alright solution, I think the kind of future ideal solution for arenas is just to kind of have an option to expand the bracket and expand the amount of champions by about 50% in both arena in terms of who gets them if they do have future arena issues. I think the arena one, to be honest, this is the only area where I wasn't like thoroughly impressed with how they've handled this. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of, throw that out there. I don't have a huge quarrel with it, but I know some people, like in the beginner and intermediate bracket, that were really going for Star-Lord and got massively dicked over with their Star-Lord grind, and now can't get that champion for a very long time because they're in a much more competitive bracket now. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that one out there. But aside from that, we have the Alliance Quest stuff. So in addition to, the free entry map cost and reducing the energy refresh to 30 minutes, based on which map you were running at kind of the peak time, I believe that was the 12th, the Tuesday or Wednesday, where we had the really big server issues, you got like a bundle of potions, revives, and Alliance Quest crystals. So I thought this one was pretty cool. As you can see, I got the map 5 crystals there right at the top myself. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good way of handling that one. A nice little stack of glory would have been appreciated as well, but it wasn't too bad at all. And the Modok Lab one, I really like the way that they handled the Modok Lab one. So this one, essentially, you had to have completed the Master Mode difficulty in Modok Lab between the December 6th and also December 13th. So that was essentially, you had to do it in the first week, and then have logged in within 24 hours of the affected period to receive these rewards. So yeah, I thought that was super fair in regards to the Modok Lab. You would have had to have done it before, and then if you logged in during the affected time, then you got the compensation. So I got this compensation package on both my main account and my free-to-play account. Main account, I've been doing pretty much every single Modok Lab, but on the free-to-play one, I've actually only done Master Mode, well, before that time, like only a couple of times. So to get all the rewards, 4 times the rewards for every single difficulty, was actually really awesome to pick up on my much more casual account. And you can see here, it's the middle one. It's a very nice stack of rewards, 1,000 5-star shards, 4 of each, signature stone crystal, and just, a little bundle of loads of little different bits and pieces there. So then what else do we have in regards to the compensation? So yeah, that's it in terms of specifics, but then I remember them talking about the overall in-game package. So this is for, everybody else that got affected, even if you weren't playing very actively during that time. You got 1,000 5-star shards, you got 10 level 3 health potions, you got 5 full energy refills, and you also got 5 level 2 revives. So that's 1,000 5-star shards and about 500 units worth of in-game consumables. So, you know, I thought the overall, you know, like, compensation package was pretty damn good for the affected time. Like, that is a really, really nice stack of items, and that is like a good few hours grinding, even for some of the most hardcore players, to accrue all of those items. So yeah, I thought that was super, super cool in regards to that. And the only other thing really that wasn't addressed, which I've seen a few people complain about, is the Legends run. And I'm speaking like just specifically about this month. And if you went for a Legends run during the affected time, that was in the first week of the Legends run. In a month where Act 5, Chapter 4 came out, and in the second week, 5-star rank 5 characters were going to be available. So, I'm just going to say it, if you were doing a Legends run during the first week of this month's event quest, you didn't do your homework. You were a little bit of a dumbass. It was a massive oversight. You would have lost out anyway in the second week. It doesn't matter. Like, you failed yourself there by not realizing that Act 5 Chapter 4 was coming out and 5-star rank 5 champions were going to be available this month. Any other month, I'd be on your side. I'd be like, oh, there should be stuff for, you know, people that were mid-Legends run as well. But just specifically this month, I'm going to say if you're doing Legends run in the first week, you're just a little bit of a dumbass move. A little bit of a dumbass move. Remember, new content, new power levels could always be creeping around the corner, so pay very, very close attention if you want to go for something incredibly competitive, like a Legends run. So that would be my perspective on that. But overall, I'm impressed with how they handled this scenario, and I like this tiered compensation to, you know, specifically address some of the points that were pretty much a lot of the big pain points for a lot of players that were affected by the issues. And I think Kabam this month in general have been doing a pretty decent job. Like, you know, the server issues, they are a massive pain in the ass, huge inconvenience. As somebody that sits here and plays Marvel Contest of Champions for the majority of the day, pretty much all day, every day, you know, there are not many people that are more impacted than myself. And I think, you know, they've addressed it to a satisfactory level. And I feel like in the last couple of months, you know, there's been a really, really big shift from Kabam, you know, moving forward into the future, because, you know, they have big plans to continue Marvel Contest of Champions and ramp it up till 2025 onward at the moment. So I really think they are very involved and very committed to kind of appeasing and maintaining their player base. So I don't know, I'm getting really, really good vibes from Kabam this month, which is something that, you know, is very rare. If you follow this channel, when Kabam fuck up, I'm the first person to criticize them, mainly via a series of shit posts on Twitter. But hey, you know, credit where credit is due. I think they've handled the situation quite well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of the compensation and all of these issues? Let me know in the comments below. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.